Pretty cool.
Okay. Yes. Let's get it started.
Okay, so
Cool.
perfect timing.
Okay.
Welcome. This is a very short, small group this week, right? It's okay. People are just coming back from the contest, district contest. Maybe they're all Toastmastered out. And it's sad. We have Ali. Who is this person? Excellent. So we have in Bhinneka online, we have the table topic and evaluation champion, but she's celebrating with her friend, eating some Japanese food. So you guys don't get to
Hmm.
see our champion. We cannot make her feel so happy while she's here. Again, champion's got to rest, relax, regroup. But again, we're all here. We have about 6 people here at the moment. So we're going to have a good, quick meeting. Our table topic master today will give us a couple opportunities to practice some of that, and then we'll get out of here, right? My name is Ben. I'm the vice VPE of Bhinneka Online Toastmasters Club. Our president, the champ, again, like I mentioned, not here. But again, we're all about appreciating and our members, right? Always appreciate our members, which is great, and celebrate our successes. And the fact that we're kind of a small club in Bhinneka, we have a lot of actual experience, which is fantastic. I want to thank Chris for coming. Thank you, sir. Welcome. Anissa and Anna for taking over for Opry today. I appreciate that. And Dia, as always, thank you very much. And Rendra, always we need Rendra because he brings the excitement level up. So we appreciate that. All right. Now again, typically in Toastmasters, we all know we have 3 sessions, right? Prepared speech, table topics, and evaluation. We do not have a prepared speaker today, unless anybody has a speech they want to go. Nope. Cool. We're gonna do table topics, and we should be able to get 2 table topics around. But like any meeting, our theme. What is our theme today? It is failure is tuition free. Where is the agenda? Let me get to the agenda so I can share that to you guys real quick. Da-da-da. Download the agenda. There we go. Bam, bam. And then in the chat, I will put it in the chat. Messages. Where is the chat? Ah, there we go. And file, computer. All right. Should be sent in the thing now. There we go. All right. So the word of the day, insights. The word of the day is insight. Meeting theme, failure is tuition free. So hopefully our table topic themes are kind of talking about failure a little bit, which I think is a great topic, especially within Toastmasters. Because as of all of us are Toastmasters, we know that we fail a lot and no speech is perfect. So in order to be really, really good at something, you have to fail a lot to learn from it. Okay. So I want to introduce our team here for the evening. Let's introduce our GE. Hey, how you guys doing? I'm the GE. My name is Ben, Toastmaster Ben. You look exactly like the Toastmaster of the evening. And I'll give you guys my quick report at the end, but we have a cool team. So we have a grammarian, which is going to be important. Let's have our grammarian give us a little insight of what she's going to do today. Toastmaster Dia.
Thank you, our GE Toastmaster Ben. Well, it's an honor to serve as your grammarian. It is my duty to listen carefully and take notes on interesting quotes, saying, thoughts, and words from you, as well as getting some grammatical errors and give suggestion in a humble way because it's not my first language, but we all learn here. And it is also my duty to introduce our word of the day tonight. Our word of the day is inside. It is noun It means the capacity to gain an accurate and deep understanding of someone or something. And the example of insight. Wait. I can find it. Insight into, or wait. Okay. The documentary offers an insight into the everyday lives of millions of ordinary citizens. So please open your mic, everyone, and let's say our word of the day tonight.
Inside.
On 3, bro. Come
Inside.
on, bro. Wait for her to count it down. Together.
1, 2, 3, insight.
Insight.
Yay! Thank you. Don't forget to use it whenever you have the chance to speak, and I give my grammarian report later at the end of the evaluation session. Over to you, GE.
All right, fantastic. Thank you very much. Insightful. Right? You can use it in different contexts in different ways as well. Okay, let's talk to our counter. Miss Anna, Toastmaster Anna, can you give us a little breakdown of what the counter is going to do?
Okay, thank you, Mr. G. Hello, everyone. I am Anna from Malang Toastmaster Club. So today I have a job in this meeting of being your counter. So that's mean I will be listen closely to catch those little words and sound we often say without thinking, like or maybe like, so this filler sound can sneak into our speech when sometimes when we are feeling so nervous or thinking about what to say next. So don't worry, it's completely normal for us. We all do it. I think me too. The good news is with practice and trying to active our awareness, we can reduce them to reduce our filler sound or filler word. And at the end of the meeting, I will share my report on the filler I noticed. So let's all support each other and have fun today. Thank you.
All right. Another insightful breakdown of the role of a counter. Now, if you know me, I'm very prompt with time. I like to start and end on time. Today, the most important role, in my opinion, is our timer. Rendra, break down the timer's role, por favor.
Thank you, G. Ladies and gentlemen, dear guests visiting Toastmasters. As a timer, I'm lucky today we have table topic master table topic session drills that the time will be really absolutely needed to ensure everyone speak within the allowable time. For a table topic, single speaker needs to deliver speech in 1 to 2 minutes, precisely 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Longer than that, even a single second, you'll be disqualified. How will I show you the timing? I will use a very traditional way. If you pay attention to the backgrounds, you will see I will use several backgrounds, varieties. Okay. If you see green in the table topic, it means 1 minute already. Apparently, you are okay to finish your speech. However, if you keep continuing your speech, this will be still okay. Then 1 minute and 30 seconds, I will turn the yellow. 1 minute and 30 seconds, somewhere around that. And finally, in 2 minutes, I will turn the red background. So I advise all of you to use a gallery view so you can see me and the expressions of the audience simultaneously. So if the background turning red already, apparently you have to wrap up your speech. as beautiful as possible, as fast as possible. That's all. And I'll give control back to our G. Ben, it's your call.
Fantastic. Great insight on the timer's roll. Great job. All right. As a GE, I'll give you my overall breakdown on our meeting, like what we can do to improve, hopefully, and a lot of the good things that we did each of your roles. So let me go ahead and give it back to our Toastmaster. Okay, awesome. As we mentioned, we do have Amelia Fabriani here. She is now talking to Robin, joking about me spinning in a circle and laughing. And she does go and does a check with Robin because I'm playing psychic and reading body language. And that's exactly what happened, right? And then she's laughing because she knows I'm right. And it's okay. I'm married, right? She's like the newly married person. We can kind of see this stuff happen, right? It's all the same culturally. Married people, we all have this like, oh my God, how does he know? See, again, got it. It's so fun. I'm a psychology major. Sometimes psychology and psychic are the same thing. Okay. All right. Enough jokes. We have, again, a great table topic session going on today. And hopefully we should be able to get 2 table topics each. That should be pretty good, I think. And I'm going to give it to our table topic master, all the way from Jakarta, an OG Toastmaster herself, hopefully a new G Toastmaster soon in Bhinneka Online Toastmaster Club. Let's give it to Toastmaster-ish Anissa.
Thank you. Thank you, Ben. Toastmaster Ben. Okay, hopefully all of you can hear my voice clearly. Now we can turn on the what we call it table topic masters. Yeah, I'm a table topic master today. I have prepared 10 questions, so hopefully it will fit to 5 of you. Yeah, for each of you will get 2 questions. So yeah, I will start the first question, and okay, I'll ask: is there any of you will start to be the tabletop topic masters? Will be a volunteer for the first question?
Chris said he'll do it.
Yeah. Who?
I'm sorry.
Cristiano. Yeah, there you go. Good.
Yeah,
Please speak
yeah.
up.
Christian. Oh, okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Cristianto. Okay, I'm gonna put the first question on the chat and to be able for you to get the questions. Yeah. So my first question is, wait a second. What does failure mean to you personally?
All right. What does failure mean to you personally? Speaking about failure, actually, I have this thing. I have a really big, quote unquote fear of failure. Like it's always been I don't know, maybe my kryptonite, because every time I want to I want to do something, I want to participate in something, I usually, either don't do it, or when I want to do it, I want to do it wholeheartedly. So I'm a little bit perfectionist when I'm really into something. So this kind of thinking sometimes kind of, like backfire to me, because, my fear of failure, because I'm perfectionist, I know actually like the fear of failure itself, it is what make me fail most of the time. So, going back to this question, what does failure mean to me personally? I'm really afraid of it. I just want to be, you know, I have this mindset. I only live once, at least in the things that I love, in the things that I want to achieve. I want to do this like wholeheartedly and to fulfill my maximum potential. But this kind of thinking, I think, actually it's the one that keeps me back from getting what I want. So I'm still learning to deal with failure in myself, to deal with my fear of failure thinking. So yeah, for me, failure is a really, really big thing that haunts me every time, maybe until right now. But I'm fighting my way to overcome this fear of failure. And I think that's my answer for this question. Thank you for your attention. Back to you, TTM.
Great, thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Cristianto. Yeah, I think it happens not only for you, like I think most of the people feel the same way whenever we're dealing with a failure. It seems like it becomes our hustle or barrier to achieve or even to start doing something, and that's I think that's the same reason for me as well. Okay, thank you. Next, is there any volunteer for the second question, or do I have to appoint?
Amelia.
Toastmaster Amelia, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for volunteering. Okay. Okay, for the second question, same thing. I'm going to write down in the chat room. Okay. Please tell us about a time when you avoided doing something because you are too afraid to fail.
I was about to avoid being a speaker for table topic session. I think in our life, it's normal to feel afraid of failure. And in order to avoid that failure, we avoid the occasion entirely without trying it out. So if I see myself, I think I can find a lot of things. The simple thing is like volunteering yourself to be a speaker, or afraid to take a chance in the workplace just because you know that every eyes will look at you. So I think it's a normal thing, but then I learned that failure is a part of success. A lot of people see failure as the opposite of success, and actually it's not really the opposite. It's a part of the journey. I'll let you see the Thomas Alva Edison before he found light. I think he made hundreds of failures, but the way he saw it is not failure. He's just found that this thing it didn't work, so it means need to try something else. So I think in our life it's also the same thing. If you start to see failure as a part of your journey to become to success, then it will be less daunting, and you will see this as a part of the process and the progress that you make, and you learn from the failure. And I think that actually the most expensive lesson, which will stick in our mind longer than any type of lesson that we learn in our life. So yep, until now I can still feel a bit hesitant to try something. But if the reason is because I'm afraid of to fail, then I'll just tell myself it's a learning process and it's okay. And through this failure, you learn something. That's the most important thing. When you learn something, it brings you one step closer to success. Back to you, table topic master.
Great, thank you. Yeah, I love you. I love you. The statement that you said. Basically, failure is a journey for a success. It's a nice quote. Okay, thank you. Okay. Next, is there any volunteer for the third question?
And
Anna is there. Toastmaster Anna.
Yeah.
Okay. Same thing. The third question. Let me write it down on the that true? Okay. Do you know anyone who failed at one point, but later turned their life around? So that must be someone that around you. You know that they failed at once, and then but later they just turn it around, their life around, and they succeed later.
Okay, anyone that I know fail at one point, I think I learned a lot in my life about someone who fail first and then she just get success. It's my father. Almost every day I talk to him, I share and discuss about everything with him, and I know that sometimes life is not easy. He shared about one thing that he failed in his life. He kind of like cannot get his dream, and I think because of that failure, he always try to go and go and always never give up in his life until one day, even though it's really hard and not easy to go to his dream, but after many years, almost 40 or 50 years, he got his dream come true. And something that I learned from him is that a failure is not something that we need to afraid of. We just go. Yeah, I do agree that this failure is one part of our life, and we learn a lot from this failure. And maybe later on, if we got the same problem, we get the same failure, so we learn, or we know the thing that we need to improve from this thing that make us failure. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Anna. Yeah. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I think the same thing. Yeah. Sometimes we don't do any failure, but we see someone close to us do that, been in that situation, and what we can do is basically to learn from what have been done, what even their spirit to wake up from the situation is actually a new learning, as a new insight for us. So yes, that's I agree with you. Thank you, Toastmaster Anna. Okay, next, may I ask Toastmaster Ben to answer?
No, okay,
Good.
I'll do it. It's cool.
Okay, next. Question number 4. Okay. Have you ever felt any failure? Sorry, let me rephrase. Question number 4 is, have you ever felt any failure? Then who helped you stay strong during that time?
In sports, you fail all the time. Fail all the time in sports, and especially in baseball, right? I play baseball, right? Growing up. And if you want to be a professional baseball player and you get to go to the Hall of Fame at the end of the career, a lot of times you're going to fail 70% of the time, meaning a 300 or a 30% batting average gets you to the Hall of Fame, makes you an all-star. I obviously never made it past high school. But the idea of constantly failing and not doing as well as I could have, my coach, my baseball coach in high school, even though he was super hard on us, he kept on encouraging us in a very unique way, right? Language we cannot use in Toastmasters at all. But again, in American sports, one of the things we have, we kind of gain thick skin, right? We know the bigger picture. The idea when you play sports at a high level in high school, college, or the professionals, the chase for perfection is always there. And you can learn, oh, I made a mistake, and you can play scared and play nervous, or you know that your coach is going to yell at you anyways. But the idea is you have to go out there and have a very short-term memory. Right? You're going to fail a lot. The idea is you make a mistake, you fail. The idea is hopefully you don't make the same mistake over and over and over again, right? Because once you get past this, right, in business and life, most people do not become professional athletes. So the idea is that when you take these lessons you learned in high school sports and you go into the real world and you make a mistake, you know you're not going to like make the same mistake again, because you know the consequences of making the same mistake. It's like you're going to run, you're going to do push-ups, you're going to run, you're going to do push-ups over and over again. But the concept is, as an adult, you start learning a little quicker, because you know the consequences are not playing, sitting on the bench. The consequences are not having a job and providing for your family. My coach, he's the one who helped me have the right mindset as an adult. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
Okay, great. Thank you. Yeah, that's I agree with you and that's what we call as the lifelong learning, I guess. Yeah, whenever you're not being stopped to learn, even what you have done, you got a failure, but then you learn from that and you grow and you grow. Yeah, that's what I agree with you, Ben. Thank you, Toastmaster Ben. Okay, is there anyone who has not answered the question yet?
Choices.
Who? Ah, okay. Joyces. Toastmaster Joyces. I think this is the first time I met you. Yeah? Nice to meet you, Toastmaster Joyces.
By the way, Toastmaster Joyces just won the second place winner of International Speech Contest District yesterday.
Wow. Congratulations, Toastmaster Joyces. I think I need to learn from you, Toastmaster Joyces.
Learn from everyone here.
Okay, next. Okay, this is my fifth question. Okay, please tell us about a famous person who kept you motivated when you failed, and why.
This person is famous in my life because he is my father who become my spirit model in my life. So every time in our life there is not a smooth or perfect life, right? So like myself, I ever fell on the stage because I forgot the script. Then that is the first time I joined the contest during my school time. Thereafter, I stopped. But later on, my father said, where you fall down, then you have to climb up. You stand up from the place you make your mistake. You learn from that. So from that times onward, I always remember we learn from the mistake where we make the mistake, then we try not to repeat the mistake for the second times. We always make the things right at the first time and always do the right thing. So that is what my father always advised me. So in the Confucius way, they always say that father is our teacher. So no matter how in our life going on, my father give me
lead me by giving a good example. So all the children will follow the father. Same go to myself. As a single mother, so I have to become a model for my children. So in order to become famous or not, that is a small matter. The most important is we give example, we give model to our family, to our children. That is what I learned from my parents, learned from my father, and same I will lead for my future and for my family. Thank you. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Joyce. It's a nice answer, I guess. Yeah. I agree with you. Yeah, the father and the mother, our parents, will be a good teacher to teach us how to be a person that we learn or lead by example. Yeah, that's what we. That's the important thing. For being a parent, we need to be able to lead by example. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Joyce. Okay, next, is there anyone who have yet answered the question?
Narendra, right? Narendra.
Renda, do you want to try?
Okay, but who'll be timer to change my rules?
Okay, but Toastmaster Wen will have to be a timer, yeah? Okay, next question. Okay, question number 6. Okay, the question is, what will you do when someone close to you experience any failure? Okay, once again, what will you do when someone close to you experience any failure?
Ladies and gentlemen, for Toastmasters, I will do exactly encourage her or him to stay strong because it gives lessons. Something doesn't kill us, just make us stronger. I got experience of being rejected by girls when I was young, and apparently it's also happened to my son. Long story short, my son got rejected by 3 girls in Garut, a small city, small town to be precise. I told him, son, never worries that girls rejected you for whatever the reason. Stay strong. You will be finding your soulmate there in another city. Apparently, in the first month moving to Bandung Senior High School, he got. Now they are available in Instagram, apparently, and they are happy. Going to the cathedral together, watching movies together, doing badminton together, driving in a traffic jam of Bandung together, learning taekwondo together, hunting photo together. This is happy. I'm happy for them. So I would like to say to you, to everyone, that if something doesn't kill, it makes us stronger. Yes, indeed. It also applies to everyone that started a married journey. First 5 years will never be easy, never. Especially if you put a different nationalities or different race or different backgrounds or everything. But trust me, next year will be my 20 years. And how to live in married life and just just going on. Your couple that didn't kill you make you stronger. That's all. That's all. I give a control back to Topic Master. Yeah.
Wow, congratulations, 20 years of marriage. Oh my God, that's a long time. And for this time, being able to stay in the 20 years of marriage is something, it's such a blessing, especially for now, for our condition right now. Okay, thank you again, Toastmaster Marendra. Thank you. Next, Is there anyone who wants to volunteer for next question?
This will be round 2, right? Everyone's gone
Round
once.
2. Okay, so all of us are 6, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Actually, I have prepared about 10 questions, so I have to find another question later.
That's fine. You could this time just pick at random. Don't ask. Just
Oh,
you're
don't
the boss.
ask.
You're the boss. Just go like that.
Okay. How about actually I cannot find any. Okay, wait, like Toastmaster.
Dia didn't yet.
What? Yeah, back to Toastmaster. Toastmaster. Wait, Toastmaster Dia. Are you there? Yeah, still in the mute.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Okay, next question is question number 7. In your humble opinion, why do people fail? Why people can fail? Sorry. Yeah.
Even the best planning you make can fail someday. Preparing for the traveling, already check the tickets, the itinerary, clothes, and all the things that I will bring. Yet there is something that always show up that will challenge myself or my trip. And sometimes I fail. My plan doesn't go the way I want. But actually, the failure itself, it's not the problem. The problem comes when how or what we can handle it, how we face it. If we face it with focus too much on the problem and our emotion and put aside our rationality there, then we fail 100%. But when we put those emotion and come with clearer mind, I believe those failure at the end of the day become the lesson. But again, why failure come? Well, I think the actual answer I don't know, but I believe it is the time to challenge ourselves. Back to you, table topic master.
Great. Thank you. Yeah, I agree with you, Toastmaster Dia. I think all of us can do can fail or can be fail or can do any mistake, but like the story behind the moral story is like how we cope or overcome the situation itself. Like one of them is being to be able to handle our emotion or even our action to be to still rational, yeah, and be good to other people as well and to ourselves. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Dia. Okay, next, may I ask Toastmaster Cristianto? Okay,
All right. Sorry. Yeah.
Toastmaster Cristianto, question number 8. Okay, the question is, what is your personal mantra when you think you have failed?
All right. What is my personal mantra when you think you have failed? Well, if referring back to the last question that I answered before, Actually, this is kind of a difficult question to me because I do crack under pressure because of my, you know, perfectionist mentality and my fear of failure. So I think like instead of answering this question, I think like I need to find a personal mantra, to bounce back, to get my mental state intact when I'm under pressure, when my fear of failure, appears in my heart, where I can feel it in my head. It's a thing that I have to find. But yeah, I think like maybe what I should do is, as like a few of my colleagues and friends recommended me, is that maybe you don't need to like push yourself too hard. Sometimes you need to be easy on yourself, because like if you fail, it's not the end of the world. Even though I received like this kind of message, like like way back before, I'm still struggling to like when it happened, I don't really think about that. Be easy, Chris, be easy, Chris. It does not appear in my heart and in my mind. So speaking of, yeah, I think that will be my personal mantra. Next time I've been put under pressure, maybe in Toastmasters, in my job, when I have to perform my best at my duties, maybe my personal mantra is I have to remember and say, Chris, don't be so hard on yourself. You've tried your best. If you fail, so be it. Try it next time. Be better next time. There's always next time. And yeah, I think that's the answer of my question. Back to you, TTM. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Cristianto. Actually, since at the beginning, from your first questions, yeah, from your answer from the first question, I think I have I have a similarity with you. Like I think I'm a bit too perfectionist as well. So whenever I did something wrong at my job, I was like, I become very overthinking. I was like, okay, I'll be fired. My boss will hate me or something like that. But yeah, I know that's the mantra, your mantra that you just found. Actually, it fits to me too. Yeah, just don't be hard to ourselves whenever
Yeah.
it's just a mistake, but there's a lesson behind it. Yeah.
Sorry, maybe a short response.
Yes.
Actually, like when we are nervous, when we perform our
Mhm.
speech in front of the stage, it makes you get worse,
Yeah.
rather than when you're nervous. So not nervous. So yeah, that's what I want to say. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Cristianto. Okay, next question number 9. Uh, Toastmaster Ben, I think you have now answered the second round, right?
Let's go.
Okay, this is just a similar question with the first question that I asked to Toastmaster Cristianto before. Okay, the question is, what does success mean to you personally? So before it's a failure, and now it's a success. What does success mean to you personally?
Allow me to provide some insight on what success means to me.
Mhm.
Success is objective, right? From one person to another. To be, waking up in the morning and making your bed. That's a success. You accomplished one task. In the
Yeah.
military, that's our very first goal. When you're in
Yeah.
basic training in the Army, our job is to wake up. The very first thing we do, make your bed.
Mhm.
Go shave, brush your teeth, wear the right uniform, get to work on time, right? Do your job, go to sleep. For a lot of people, that is success. You successfully completed a day, and
Mhm.
you have this kind of mantra, right? Where all you have to do is the time when you wake up, the time when you go back to sleep, like that wonderful bed that you have that's perfectly made. That's your reward at the end of the day when you have a difficult day. You argue with your wife
Mhm.
for 20 years, right?
Yeah.
You have a difficult time with your boss, right? Your kids are going crazy. Your job is, can you get into bed So the new day will come and the sun will come out tomorrow. So some people just figure out success is just making it through the day successfully. And again, if you do the small things, right, there's not going to be a moment in life where you're going to be able to jump from here to there. You're not going to go to the gym and get jacked in like 1 week. It's impossible. You have to take it positive, positive, positive. Simple habits each day that you kind of just keep on doing. And the simple positive habits build up. And over time, if you have a goal that you're trying to get towards, those first things you do in the morning, the very simple habits, making your bed, making yourself look good, right? You know, eyelashes, lipstick, perfect hair, right? Perfect gray beard, all that kind of stuff. You accomplish those tasks, good things will eventually happen. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
Okay, great, good. Thank you, Toastmaster Ben. Yeah, I agree with you on your statement saying that actually the success is subjective. Yeah, that's what I want to say as well. Like when you say your success might be different, right? With my success, probably your success is, you said, as making your bed in the morning is a success for you. But for me, like, probably no, it has to be more than that. You make up your bed, but it has to be tidy and it has to be clean, kind of like that. So that's just an example. And I agree with you whenever people say like, you have to achieve to this target, but okay, that might be your target, but my target is just a small target to make me happy and to make me feel satisfied in my life, kind of like that. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Ben. Anyone? Toastmaster Anna. Toastmaster Anna, have you answered the second question? Have you answered the second round, Toastmaster Anna? Yeah. Okay, question number 10 for Toastmaster Anna. Okay. Okay, the question is, do you think failure is a good thing in someone's life? Why? Or I must like, do you think a failure is a good thing to be happen in someone's life? Why?
Failure is one of our journey that we have to face. So it is impossible in someone's life that they never fail. So for me, and I think failure is something good for someone to be happen because we learn a lot from the failure. Even though we try to prepare everything better, we try to make our plan as a good as plan. However, sometimes failure will come. And don't forget that failure is one of the journey that we need to learn from all of the failure that happen. Even me in my life, many times I fail in many dreams. Even the easy thing, sometimes I fail. However, I learn a lot. So it's good for me because I learn a lot and I get a new insight from this failure. And I think we know from anyone, even someone who has the special thing in his life, I think they will get the failure. So yeah, I do agree that a failure is something good for someone and it will get a lot of new lesson from them, from the failure. Thank you.
Thank you. Good answer for Toastmaster Anna. I agree on that. Yeah, the failure will bring a good lesson for us. Okay, next question. May I ask Toastmaster Marendra to answer?
Yes.
Okay. Next question is question number 11. Let me write it down first. Okay. Question is what was your best achievement at school?
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, when I was eight years old, my father passed due to the heart attack. Before 8 years old, I never be a champion in my class. And you know what? After he passed away, I am the champion in the class. Somehow I can turn the sadness, the down of my life into spirits. How can I get that? My uncle and elders in my neighborhood saying that you you are the last children's. You have to show you can choose, you can be stronger because of this, or you can give up. The good sides, if you keeps yourself stronger, you can show to the world that being a son without a father, not always a sad ending story. It could be lessons not to you, but also to everyone. So I changed all the ways, my study style and everything, and so on and so on. And then finally, I got the first time in my lifetime, 8 year, 9 years old, I think 8 years old, point something, to be the first in my class. I was so happy. And sometimes I say to myself, is this successful required my dad pass away? And the answer is never resolved. I never know the correct answer, but yes, it's happened when he passed away, and I changed myself until now. That's all. I keep control back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Marendra. Yeah, I agree with you. Similar to you, I also experienced the same thing. My father was passed away when I was still a kid, and I was just same. I had the same thought with you at that time, so I felt like I didn't have any leader anymore in the family, and someone that I look up to, or someone that will be a father, a father figure in the family. But Alhamdulillah, everything went well until now. And for whatever achievement that I have, I think I still feel like that's because of my father's DNA in my body, and how my father already showed me during his life before about what about the good thing about life, and about how we should be able to act positively in this life. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Marendra. Okay, next, last but not least, I guess, Toastmaster Joyce. Are you ready, Toastmaster Joyce?
Okay.
Okay, last but not least, for the question is, what is the biggest achievement that you still want to achieve in your life? Oh, sorry, yeah. What is the biggest dream, I must say? What is the biggest dream that you still want to achieve in your life?
What is the biggest dream in my life? Everyone will have your dream. And our division slogan is dream it, do it. Whatever in your dream, you can make your dream big. So for my personal career, I wish to be a lifetime million-dollar round table because I'm in the insurance line. So I just in this line 3 years, so I have my first MDRT. So my second and the other 9 will be in my life. So that is the biggest dream in my personal life. And for in Toastmaster, I wish to holding the distinguished Toastmaster title. But I think there is a respect to a Toastmaster that really contribute to the society and community of the Toastmaster. So for myself, I'm working on that. For education wise, I already complete 4 pathway. I organize a speechcraft, club mentor, and club sponsor. What I lack of is only the area director or the leadership role. So that is the dreams that at the first I joined Toastmaster, I just wish to polish my public speaking, but end up for the leadership. Why? At the first I'm doubt. Why they want me to become the ex-coro and then here and there. But I learned that from there we communicate, we show our leadership, then our dreams will come true. So in my personal life, career is my dreams. In Toastmaster, I wish to become a distinguished Toastmaster that can lead example to my new members, to my children, to contribute back to the society so that everyone can speak well, and this is the platform we build leaders. Thank you.
Good job. Good answer. Thank you. And amen for your dream. Hopefully you can achieve it soon. Yeah, that's I think some of us well at the beginning when I joined Toastmaster, I also didn't have a dream or any expectation. I just joined to be able to exercise it, to be able to speak in English. So I will not forget the any vocabulary in English. But then later on, when I jump into the Toastmaster, I just realized that it's bigger than that. If there is any organization or even there is a competition, speech competition, and I was lucky enough to be able to appointed as the government, the area government for Toastmaster, and I learned a lot from that. That Toastmaster is just not a place to speech or to learn your speech, but it's something more than that. So yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Joyce. And I think I have everyone, all of you already have the opportunity to get the second round questions. So now it's back.
Okay, so everyone went. Amelia, you went twice?
Oops.
Amelia.
Amelia, not yet.
Amelia and
No.
Dia only
One-
once. You
One
need
more
two
time
more.
for Amelia. I think Dia went twice.
No,
Right?
not yet.
Amelia, okay. Amelia, one more. Okay,
Amelia and Dia, I think. Amelia
Dia
and
went.
Dia, not
Dia already
1,
answered.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There should be 14. You're right. 14 people should go.
I just got back from KL this morning, then went straight to the office. So my mind.
So yes. So Amelia and Dia, go.
Yay, Amelia and Dia.
Okay, Amelia. Okay, Toastmaster Amelia, yeah. Okay, let me find another question for Amelia, yeah. Question number 13. Okay. I say, okay, Toastmaster Amelia, who has inspired you the most to achieve the success in your life?
There are two persons that I think inspire me to achieve success in my life. The first one is my mom. My mom helped to be the breadwinner of the family since the crisis that happened in Indonesia in 98. So she supported the family. She used to be a full housewife, but because of the crisis that happened and the condition that happened to my dad, then she became the breadwinner. And she just so hard worker. She's hardworking person, and she just want to make sure all the children's go to universities, and she did it. So she inspired me to do hard work. A lot of people say you need to do smart work, but I don't think that will replace hard work as well in life. Second person is Pak Inban, Pastor Inban. He is a humanitarian. He works most in East Indonesia to bring education, medical mission, basically to the poor areas of Indonesia. He inspired me that in life there are bigger goals than yourself. There are meanings in life more than your own life. And he inspired me to create works that lasting, that living a legacy that will stay longer than my own life. So the first one, my mom, I learned to be a hard worker person. And the second one would be Pak Inban. I learned to have a goal that beyond my own personal, individual, selfish goal. So I don't know who inspired you, but I believe that the person, I suggest you not only to be inspired by them, but to go beyond what they did in your life. Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting. No, again.
Thank you. Yeah, I think if we ask people in this world, I believe that might be even probably 90% of the population might answer that the mother would be the first person that they look up to or the inspired them the most. So I agree with you, including myself. I always think that my mother is the best inspiration in my life. Okay, good answer, Toastmaster Amelia. Now, Toastmaster Dia, do you still want to go to answer the question?
Of course he is.
I just give you the easiest question.
Okay, please.
Last but not least. Okay, this one is last but not least. Okay. Toastmaster. Yeah. Okay, the question the question is, in your opinion, who is the most successful people in this world? Sorry, successful person in this world.
In life, we used to see things from the materialistic things. We would say that people whose success is having a great business, $1 million, and so on and so on. But for me, the most successful person is not just them who can gain those great things in life, but also how they use it for others. Because at the end of the day, it's not just what you get or what you gain or create, but it's but how impactful you are to others. It doesn't matter if you are rich, but it matters if you help others. If you don't help others, if you don't make things useful from yourself, then what is the meaning of your existence in the world, right? Even when, let's not talk about great things like that, let's just take something simple in our life in Toastmasters. First, we learn as a new member, we learn one by one, speech by speech, from one table topic to another, from serving a role. But then, as the time goes by, we already reach and gain a certain knowledge. We use our knowledge to mentor others, to help others learn. And then those knowledge is impactful. So it's not just how great I am as a member, I got my individual award or things like that, but when I mentor someone in Toastmaster, it means I also am successful. That will be all for me, Toastmaster Anissa. Back to you.
Thank you. Good job. Good answer. I mean, for Toastmaster Dia. Thank you for still give your last energy whenever you feel a bit tired. But thank you. Okay, I think that's all for the table topic. Table topic for today. So I'll give it back to you, Tom. Toastmaster Ben. Screen is yours.
Okay, fantastic. Great job. Great questions for our returning OG Toastmaster. And, again, failure is one of those things in life where you only fail when you stop, right? Now, one of these things that, like, I read about a mom and a dad, they had 2 kids, right? And every single semester, they would have to, like, structure their children's activities. So they encourage them to try new things. And the only thing is, you could do anything you want. Doesn't matter what hobby, if it's a sport, if it's an instrument, if it's a class, you have to do it the full semester. You can't quit. After you're done, after the semester's over, you did it from start to finish, then you can decide, do you want to continue? But you commit to a hobby for a certain amount of time. Put all of your effort into it, right? Everything you want. Try the best you can at becoming great at that one thing. And if at the end, the process of learning, the process of trying to figure things out, if you don't want to do it, at least you know you gave it your all. And you're done. Like, I tried it, didn't like it, kept going. But don't quit, right? The moment you fail is when you stop at something you actually wanted to do. You just stop trying. That's failure, right? All the cool things in this world, really, a lot of them have been created by mistake. All right, go look at, if you guys drink Coca-Cola and soda, if any of you guys drink soda in here, that was made by mistake, right? That was a cough syrup. They were trying to make a cough syrup or elixir or something, and all of a sudden, bam, a drink that gives you diabetes. Perfect. Potato chips. Potato chips were made as a joke, right? People were in a bar. They were talking, we're hungry, we're hungry. So the cook decided to pull a prank on them and cut the potatoes really, really thin and then serve them. And they're like, dude, these are amazing. A lot of things that happen are happening by mistakes. The best things in the world. I just watched a video. Mozart, right? Mozart made over 150,000. That's wrong. 150,000? I think it's that high. It's one of those things where, like, Mozart is one of the greatest musicians of all time, but the majority of the stuff he wrote, you've never heard. They're duds. Thanks, Frank Sinatra made a whole thousands of songs, but you only heard a few that were hits. Going back to the sports, Michael Jordan, you go look at his statistics. NBA reference, Michael Jordan. It'll show you he missed more shots in games he played than he made. Less than 50% made rate. Considered the greatest basketball player on the face of the planet and missed more shots than he ever took. And those are the shots that we saw in person. If you can go watch all the games on TV or video. So think about all the misses he missed in practice. but he shot and he missed more than he made, which means he showed up the next day and he missed more than he made. He showed up the next day, missed more than he made. Still considered the greatest of all time. So if you think that you can go through the whole entire time without failure, you're wrong. Now, before we get to the next step, the GE spot, I do want to give one table topic question to our table topic master. Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Your question is, Miss Table Topic Master,
Okay.
is what would the world look like if there was no failure?
What would be the world look like if there is no failure at all? I must say the world is not growing. As we have discussed earlier, that people usually learn from their mistake. People learn and keep growing from their mistake. So whenever you said that the world has a zero tolerance for any failure, it doesn't mean it means that we don't have any room for improvement for our life. So everyone said that everything is right. There is no we don't have to do anything to make any progress. So what happens is people will stay where they are. There is no any motivation, there is no achievement, there is no hard work, and so on. And it's not something good, I think, for this world to be able to be in that situation. So that's the purpose for us to be able to do the mistake, although it doesn't have to be a stupid mistake or something like intentional a mistake in intentional, but we as long as we do something, and whenever we do something bad and we say sorry, we apologize for that, and then we say that okay, we want to learn from that situation and from that mistake and from that failure. I think it's better rather than there is no mistake at all in this world. So that's my answer. Back to you, Tom.
All right. Now we're done. All right. Again, have you guys ever seen the movie Wall-E? Right? Wall-E, just chilling. And again, think about this. When you guys get off of work and either you go home, talk to your wife or your husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, about the things that went wrong. What makes a better story? Oh my God, I had the greatest day in the whole world. Everything's awesome. When I come home from work and tell my wife, oh man, I did this and this, and then she's like, so sambong. Oh, so famous. Oh, wow. But it's like, man, what a tough day. We have no room to complain if everything is perfect. The world would be boring. The world would be boring without imperfection. All right. Good job, everyone. I want to go to our GE. Hey, welcome back. Valuation session. Great job, everyone. We're going to go right into our counter. Are you ready to go, Miss Counter? I know you're looking a little tired. Don't fall asleep yet. It's going to be okay. Toastmaster Ann, do you want to give your counter report?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ben. Okay, now I'm going to give my report about the counter. The first one is Toastmaster Ben as Tom and STE. He used one when opening the meeting and then one during table topic. And then Toastmaster to be Anissa, our table topic master, one during explaining about table topic, and then one two and sick and then repeating word what. And then next Kristianto Agung, you use many times. yeah, one time and like one time. Toastmaster Amelia, so one time, four time, yup, one time. Joy says one and then Toastmaster Dia, no filler sound. That's all from me. Thank you. Back to G.
All right. Well done. All right. Now we're going to go to our grammarian all the way from Malaysia, now back in Surabaya. Such a long trip sitting on a plane from Malaysia to Surabaya.
Yeah, okay, Ben, thank you. Well, apologize if I didn't catch your words thoroughly, but congratulations to our Toastmaster of the meeting, our general evaluator, Toastmaster Ben, for saying our word of the day 4 times. Inside and also both inside and also insightful in the different format. For the grammatical suggestion, I didn't find any major issue, so everything is clear on my side. I find several quotes or thoughts that I find that is interesting for me. First of all, from Toastmaster Amelia, failure is part of success. It's part of the journey. From Toastmaster Joyce's, our father and our mother is our teacher. From Toastmaster Anissa, she said, led by example, insightful. Oh my God. Okay, Toastmaster Rendra, you are really make me not focus on this. Okay, this one is also from Toastmaster Rendra. Something doesn't kill makes us stronger. I think what he implies is rejection from girls, and it's not just from his experience, but now it passed to his son. Wonderful job. From Toastmaster Cristianto, he said, if you fail, so be it. There's always next time. And the last one, again from Toastmaster Amelia, she suggests for us to not just inspired by them, or in this case is the one we inspired by, but also to go beyond what they did to your life. Wow, so deep. And that will be my report as grammarian. I will give the control back to our GE, Toastmaster Ben.
All right. Fantastic. Okay. And now our timer. Did anybody go over time today?
No, G,
Perfect.
everyone
What a
are.
report.
Yeah.
No, keep going. Keep going. Is it? Oh, I was just interjecting a little bit. Do you want to
Yeah,
go
everyone
talk?
is entitled. Go
All right.
for your dream.
Follow my dream. My dream is to sleep like through the whole night. Right. Again, side note, in America, right, our culture is to put your child in its own bed. In Indonesia and all other parts of Asia, the child sleeps in your bed. So then I get kicked in the face in the middle of the night. Not supposed to happen. Okay? Not supposed to happen that way. So I wake up quite a bit. That's why I'm at the gym at 4:30 in the morning. So I'm like, I'd rather not get kicked in the face. Anyways, yes, one more year, I suppose. All right, GE report. We at Bhinneka Online Toastmaster Club, we do a good job of organizing and trying to get the rules, but we do have a life, right? This weekend was a district conference. The show must go on, right? Some people are so tired, but they showed up anyway. So thank you, Dia. Right, our grand champion for Bhinneka didn't show up. She's partying it up at a Japanese restaurant with one of her friends. It's okay. When you're a champ, you could do that. We understand. Um, we do appreciate Anna Thank you, Anna. Appreciate it. Joyce's, thank you for coming. Anna, are you there? We're gonna take a picture real quick. Oh, I forgot to do that. Yeah, let's take a picture real quick. Rendra.
Okay, everyone, with our handsome style, 3 and beauty, 2 and 1. Wait, I have to place it here and there. Hold on. And now second one is according our theme of today. Yeah. Okay, according of theme of our meeting. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Wait. I need one more. Be patient with me. One more. Now, with our word of the day and the jokes, insightful. Inside. Okay. Only Amelia, the just married, knows what I mean. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, man, thank you, man. Done, finished.
All right. And again, Amelia is like listening to Robin make fun of my looks, and then they're laughing back and forth. She's like, Ben's being weird. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. See? You can't hide. You guys, Amelia, you're a teacher. Robin's a teacher. I'm a teacher. We see our students. We know what they're doing. We know what the look is, right? As teachers, we're kind of insecure because if we teach like, high school kids, teenagers, and they're over here talking, we typically know what they're talking about. And it's like always we think first, are they talking about me? Is there something in my hair? Is there something in my teeth? Like, what happened? Like, so teachers, we're kind of insecure when we hang around teenagers a lot. So as me talking and then or doing something, I see a million like that as I'm doing it. So yes, it's all about me. Hi, Robin. Anyways, back to the GE report. So Cristiano, appreciate you coming in. Anna, again, like I said, great job with the counter report. Thank you for, I guess, filling in for Opry. You can just hum with Opry next time, too. Joyce, thank you for coming as well. It's glad we're able to have silver medalist tabled speech, right? International speech, right? That's awesome. Great.
Yes.
We
Second
are
place.
we're a club of champions in here, even though we're a small club. So it's kind of cool. Anicia, thank you so much with the amazing table topics report. I'm glad you were able to come and do that. That was really great. Our timer, good job with the timers reports. Amelia plus Robin plus no, not yet. Got it. And a grammarian. Good job. Even though you're tired, I appreciate it. And I think we're not going to do, usually we would do like a table topic votes, but Natalie's not here to do that. And I didn't put a poll up. So, Mr. Ben, as a Tom, good job. As a VPE, setting the club rolls up, good job. But as a ballot counter, not a good job. Maybe you could do a better job next time. Got it. Thanks, GE. Appreciate it. All right. So we're all winners today. You all completed 2 table topic rounds, which means you didn't fail. Even though Amelia was afraid to do one at all, and Miss Dia over here, she didn't want, I'm so tired. She still did it. You success, right? You gave great insight. And with that, I'm going to reward anybody. Wait, Malong Toastmasters. Anna, when is your next meeting?
This Thursday.
This Thursday. Excellent.
Yes, 21st.
All right. Surabaya Toastmasters Club, right? Or is it hand? I don't know anymore.
It will be this Wednesday. So
Ooh, so
before Malang.
Wednesday and Thursday. Excellent. Joyces, do you have a club meeting coming up?
Yes, this Friday.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Are they all hybrid or all in person or online or what is it?
Online Zoom.
Online Zoom. Malong Toastmaster still online? Anna?
Yep.
Anna looks like she's sleeping. Or she's is yours online, Anna? Malong online? Surabaya in
And
person?
yes, yeah, hybrid both. And I think I would like to share, maybe the official announcement will be shared later. We will have a Toastmaster in Malang meeting. It's like an open house. But on next month, on Sunday, June 28th. So most of Surabaya members will come there and having meeting with Malang.
Ooh, that's like really close to Idel Adha, right? Like, isn't that 26th, I think?
On June, Ben, not
Oh,
this
Idel
month.
Adha is this month. Yeah, right. That's my bad. June. My bad.
Thank
Cool,
you.
cool, cool. All right. So GE, hand it over to the Tom. Tom, great job. Hand it back over to the VPE. Whoa. Hey, we're gonna get out of here a little early today. Again, let's see. We already talked to everybody. You guys are great. Thank you for coming and fantastic meeting. Even as table topic practice is good. Have a great night and see you next month. Bye-bye.
See you next month, everyone. Ciao.
Bye bye.